Hello and good evening. Here we are. I know technically it's now a lot sooner than the whole month because I was 2 weeks late for doing my live last month. But yeah, we are here. So I just want to welcome everybody. I am going to be working on this lovely canvas. This is Meadow Wanderer, I want to say. It's from Fallon Gems. And yes, I'm going to be doing this for two events. We're doing this for the DP Landscapes event and also the Summer Colours event. Yeah, I think it ticks both boxes. Been enjoying it so far. I love how pretty this flower's come out. And yeah, I thought I would, as we're in event time, I thought we'd crack on and do some of this. I almost did a jigsaw for tonight, based off the diamond painting that I wanted for a very, very long time. But of course, when I did make the decision to do the event, I thought, no, this makes much more sense to me. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'm going to see how much I can actually get done tonight. I'll probably spend the night just chatting instead, normal, or going off and showing you things, also normal. And I want to say I haven't really got a lot to catch everybody up on, but I'm sure you know me, once I get talking, that's it. There is literally no stopping me. As anyone from Zoom can definitely attest to, Roxy's famous for her stories. I think we've had a few people come in, which is lovely. Line those up. Okay, so we've had Sarah, we've had the lovely Amy. Oh, hello, Sharon. Welcome. And Toki, I am assuming that's my friend Laura. So, hello and welcome, everyone. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Laura, meet Sarah. Sarah is our resident artist. She is the one who did Hatching Day, which I showed you a picture of earlier. She also has her own colouring books that she also designed. And she's designed some very, very beautiful canvases. And she had a set of unicorn colouring books before we took her down this crazy path for diamond painting. And most recently, she has designed my most perfect banner for my channel, which I am super, super thrilled with. if you haven't done so yet, go view it on a TV so you can see it in all of its beauty. But look, I'm even using the pen. The pen that like is in there. Like it's amazing. And I think every section that I completed of Hatching Day, I think Sarah saw every section be completed because I'm that much of a nutcase. Whether she wanted to see it or not, really. I'm loving these flowers. But okay, right, what's new? So this week I have had the most beautiful Happy Mail turn up from the lovely Arietta. And in it there was not one but two diamond paintings in there, one of which I have been wanting for a very, very, very long time out of her stash. The second she unboxed it, I just fell in love with it completely. And yeah, so it's called Sunshine Blooms. Off the top of my head, I don't know who the artist is. It is ginormous, but it's a Pam's Diamonds one before she no longer trading, and the yellows in that are beautiful. But yeah, so that was really, really lovely to have. She also sent me some stamps for diamond painting. So you stamp the image and then you use diamonds to fill in the little bubbles on them, which I thought could be a nice little way to do, make some lovely little greeting cards. So that should be fun. I do like the look of the butterfly ones especially because, well, who can resist a butterfly? So what are we all up to tonight? I'm obviously doing this. Sarah's either going to be on duck duty or she's going to be drawing something. Now I'm going to go with duck duty. Okay. Laura says, are you using tweezers? These are my lovely ceramic tweezers. I am mixing between the two. I find I use tweezers a lot in the beginning when doing a square section when first starting out, to make sure that I get the first couple of diamonds placed completely square, and then I tend to use the diamond painting pen to do the ones after that. So I mix and match all the time. But these are my absolutely one of my favourite pairs. I have three very special pairs of my ceramic tipped tweezers, which I adore. Okay, big one for me. I had an update from the solicitors in the week, and with their defence of what they want to go to court with, and what I took out from it was the fact that the other driver is admitting the liability to hitting me. 11 months later, it's taken them 11 months to tell me that he's admitting liability. Even though there was dashcam footage which clearly shows that he hit me and knocked me into another lane. So I'm really, really pleased. The only thing they're really contesting is them paying for the engineer's report and the hire car charges. One of the reasons being is they don't think I should have had a hire car. But at the time of the accident, they told me that my car was undrivable and basically I needed to have it. And again, with going to fetch Grace from school, it was definitely a requirement because of the fact I'd needed to fetch Grace from school. My husband works in a town very, very far away, and we definitely wouldn't be able to get back in time to pick her up from her extra time club from school. So I'm hoping that the law firm is going to argue this and come to a amicable decision by the time that it comes to the stage of it needing to go to court, because I don't want to go to court. I've never been to court, and I plan on keeping it that way. I don't want to see him. Every time I get some sort of confirmation from the law firm, it brings back the trauma of that day. So I am definitely not keen to revisit that and put myself into that situation. Let's see. Amy's about to kit up Lilith by Chrisabug. Now, I like Chrisabug's style, but I don't know Lilith one off the top of my head. I'll have to have a look because, can't hurt. Laura says, I like the glittery tweezers. Yes, I especially like these glittery ones. They are so sparkly. I get them from a lady in France, and recommended by another diamond painter. And yeah, I don't know why I can't get on with normal tweezers, but the ceramic ones I really can. So absolutely love them. She says it's better late than never, I guess. I know, it's just gone on too long. I've only ever been in accidents, again, very minor, but where they've written my car off like immediately. I mean, we had an accident a couple of years back before I got my new car, and someone went into the side of us and damaged the driver door. That was it. And they wrote my car off, and yeah, it all it needed was a new door. It was, and that would have cost £180 to repair. And yeah, it was silly, but yeah, they wrote it off, and I was going to sort of like basically say, okay, you will pass, but I don't really have anything very bookish. That keeps freezing up. Hello, Arietta. You can always guarantee any sort of like connection issues when you really don't need it. How bad is the connection issues? Is it like every few seconds, or? Did you have a nice time at book club, Arietta? I don't know what happened there. Okay, slight adjustment of canvas. Bear with me a moment. Sorry for any crinkling. So we're surviving summer holidays currently. We are now on week 4 out of week 6 of the summer holidays. And so far, all seems to be going quite smoothly. So she's in her second week now of holiday club, which is taking part at the school. So that's been really good because it's meant that she can go in and see some of her friends, because she's really started to miss her friends from school. So I'm really pleased that we did make the decision to go ahead and do that particular holiday club. So next week she's got another week at holiday club, and then the last week Matt is going to be off with Grace that week, and then I'm off on the Monday before they go back to school, and then 4 more days, and then it's a bank holiday Monday. So they've planned this lovely. Where it says there was just 3 of us, so it was pretty chill. Just finished reading Misery. How many are normally in the book club? Is that just a small number, just because it's like summertime, or? Okay, so I just realised what shows on the TV is behind the phone. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Kay. But yeah, I have been so worried about the summer holiday situation. I mean, 6 weeks and 2 days is an insane amount of time to try and find cover for, work around work, and the case just put she goes back way before her grandkids. So let me explain this. Leicestershire has the July fortnight, and from this we seem to break up a week earlier than everybody else in the country. And this is great for booking holidays because it's still classed as term time when we have the first week. So next year we are taking full advantage of this, and I have booked a caravan holiday for that first week, and it is about £150 cheaper than what it normally would be. So I am going to enjoy that. And yeah, next summer we're going to go away. We were a bit late this year because we didn't know how it all worked. We didn't know where we were with our own works. So by the time we worked all that out and what we had spare, meant that everyone else had completely booked up any free holidays regarding that. So instead, we had a look at what we have remaining, and we decided to have the October half-term week, and we're going to go down and do a little haven stay, which we are very, very looking forward to. So yeah, I'm quite pleased about that. I had to put 5 regulars, but 2 away on holidays. Okay, time of year though, isn't it? So yeah, been busy. For those of you who don't know, my little girl has a cabin bed, or shall we say, had a cabin bed. So the first day of her going to holiday club, I've been going to work early so I can leave early to go and fetch her when holiday club breaks out. So I went downstairs the first morning, and about 10 minutes downstairs there was a thud followed by screaming. She had made her way down the steps, mistreaded, and fell forward straight onto her nose. Nothing major, just a nosebleed, but enough for her to not want to go back in the bed. Which, yeah, I can completely understand that. So I ended up Monday when I got to work scouring Facebook Marketplace, see if I can find a new bed for her. I think we picked that up, I want to say, the Tuesday night, and then the Wednesday night, or a couple of days later, we sold the old one. So technically I've made my money back on it, which is always good. I mean, she's had that bed a couple of years and it wasn't doing what I wanted anyway. I wanted it to be big enough to get like a desk under, so when she had homework, she could work on the desk underneath it, or if she wanted to be up there and do some colouring or something along that effect. The idea was that she could. Laura, if you're still here, these drills that I've just picked up and swapped over to are from one of their many terms. All the different companies have the same product, but they all call them something different. So the main term that I know them as is fairy dust. And so you'll have the sparkly diamonds that you normally get, but these ones, I don't know how much you can see, but they're all glittery. It's like they've got glitter inside them. So they give like an extra shine. I love fairy dust. Personally, I prefer fairy dust to ABs. ABs are like got like a rainbow sheen on them, but sometimes they can be annoying to pick up. I have been switching over to an electric diamond painting pen. Thank you, Arietta. Whenever I've been doing ABs, because it's just easier than arguing with them. I am back on a self-imposed no-buy ban. There is no more diamond paintings unless something amazing happens. Like something comes up that I can't resist. I'm even on a no-buy from D-Stash Groups. Because I have far too many beautiful paintings that I need to work on. So, yes, I am going to be giving my attention to all the ones I have at home that need some love. Obviously, that's once I complete like the 8 work in progresses I've got. Which, with this month, I've just started a new one, and next month I'll be starting another new one. So that'll be about 10. You know, just to keep it, you know, interesting. But I have picked the Forever Young canvas to be my focal canvas. As in the ones that I do the most until that is completed. And then I'll work on another focal canvas and go from there. Once I completed the first row, I seem to get into a roll with doing the Forever Young one. So I've been quite enjoying working on it, which, well, that's the main goal, isn't it? I'm just read ahead in the comments. Okay, Amy. Fairy dust is my favourite too. There's 5 fairy dust and 1 iridescent and 1 special drill in this kit with no ABs. I already love it just for that. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, I don't. I've had it where the ABs have literally stripped like wax out of my pen, and for me, I would then revert back to tweezers. That would be my favourite way of dealing with it until I was lovely gifted the electric pen. I was worried that if I used the electric pen, it would be a fad thing and I'd use it for a month or so and then I'd go back to how I was. But I have been using it, and I have been using it a fair amount, but I especially love it for doing ABs. This is my favourite pen. I mean, I do have others which are 3D printed, none which I have to hand. Nope, none that I have to hand. Yeah, I've got 3 like these, and they're just like the most comfortable. I think it's the grooves and the fact that your finger like fits in the grooves. So I do love this pen. Okay, I was meant to be reading the comments and I got distracted. Not that that's anything unusual. Okay. Okay, so I think most people prefer fairy dust. I just think it's just so pretty. Arius just put, what about gifts? Yes. I was talking about lovely gifts in the post this week. And the beautifulness that is the sunflower blooms. I love that. I absolutely love that painting. Again, I think it's something to do with it. Like, yellow is my favourite colour. So my 2 favourite colours are like pillar box, post box red, and like sunflower yellow. They are my 2 favourite colours. I love other colours, but that is like my perfection. But she is huge. She is so huge. I have not kitted her up, but you know the horrible bags that these diamond paintings come in. I've got hold of some A4. Let me get this right. Some A4 grip seal bags. And they are, especially for a big painting, you can fit all the bags in there, and it's not as crinkly, and because I don't like the crinkle sounds. It annoys me when I'm doing it, let alone if anybody else does it, you know. But I'm not good. I'm not good with those sorts of sounds. But I'm quite pleased with that. Let me see. So I've just said about the sunflower blooms. I've got that into a box. I made a label, really pretty, and put that on top of the box. Then I got all the beads and I put them into the drawer underneath my desk. And underneath the lid of the box of the diamond painting, I have done another label inside telling me where I've put the diamonds for this painting. I'm hoping this is like a really sensible idea. But this is the bag, like, it's huge, but it's like, look at the size of those, like, and that's not the big one. That is, yeah, like sandwich bags. They're like the tiny little baggies that come with like your diamond paintings, except these are A4. So, colour 742, which is like a yellowy orange sort of colour. 13,834, but no 310. Very important that there's no 310, right? But I like these because you can seal them up and away you go. So I just thought, you know, because we have lots of diamond paintings and sometimes I take the diamonds out for making it easier to store them after the fact, and then you're left with the situation, excuse me a second, you're left with the situation where what have I done with that? Sorry, you're left with the situation of where, what did I do with those drills for that diamond painting? But sometimes I find it, you know, when you're rolling it up with the diamonds in the middle and it gets really, really bulky and then you can't actually fit it back into the box. Or maybe this is just a me thing. We're playing Hunt the Symbols Remaining. I have to know what I've done with my putty. Obviously hiding somewhere. So Arietta just put the one downside to Pam's canvas is that they don't come in individual boxes. Well, I'm your classic craft hoarder type, so I can't actually throw like boxes away. Who knows when you might need that? Okay, I think I'm done with sixes. Yep, I think I'm done with sixes. Do I do H's or D's? But yeah, I've been keeping things very varied recently, doing a little bit of everything. even enjoying playing on my laptop some days. I mean, last week's date night was me and my husband playing a computer game together. Leveling up some brand new characters and just spending time with one another, which can be quite difficult with little ones around. So we like one night a week where it's just us two. So sometimes it's watching a movie, sometimes going out at some board games. But yeah, last week was good, and it was nice to just not have to worry about anybody else around, and it was just me and him. But, I have my anniversary coming up very, very soon, which will be 17 years married and 19 years together, which is why we've made the decision for next year that we are going to get my mum to have Grace for the weekend, first time ever, and we're going to go away for our 20 years together. We don't know where or what we're doing. It's just an idea stage at the moment, and yeah, very, very excited for it. So might even have like a short escape abroad. That's probably the crazy talk there. But it's a possibility, and that's what it's all about. So I guess watch this space. I'm sure you'll hear more about it. No, I'm really enjoying doing this canvas. Don't know if you can. No, it's probably not zoomed in enough, but symbols are really like clear. So far I've had no problems with any of the drills. You know, one or two bits of trash, but nothing dramatic. But yeah, it's just been nice, and the flowers at the bottom of this are really pretty. Just don't know how much of the canvas I will get done by the end of the month. It depends on what other craziness appears between now and then, because you know we all love a bit crazy. But no, apart from that, not really that much going on. Just, trying to stay as chilled as possible. I've got another week and a half at finishing at 2:45, which has been really nice, just for the simple fact of the extra time I've been getting to spend with Grace. Because after I had her, I went back to work full time, 5 days a week. And yeah, it's been really nice to actually have those couple of hours. I don't say that within the couple of hours because I'm normally wishing for my daughter to go to bed. But I really do actually appreciate the time. But 5-year-olds always will drive you mad. It's just something programmed. Let's press mummy's buttons. Or use mummy as a climbing crane. Yes, I've got the same thing. So I was doing the labels for the boxes and she wanted to press like the print label button. Right, okay. So I did the label on the top of the box, the label on the inside of the box. And then she was like, Mummy, make more labels. I want to press the button. I says, but I finished making them. Mummy, make more labels. like I need any help with sort of like, impulse control like that. I love making labels. But still, would she let it go? No. He's like, I've got to go in the kitchen and make you dinner. My little mini me. She asked me the other day when she gets bigger, could she do some diamond painting with me? And then she said, oh, you'll have to move over on your desk though, so I can get on there as well. I don't know how big she thinks this desk is. It's a bit like she thinks she can sit on my lap while I diamond paint. Those things do not go hand in hand. But yeah, it has been really, really nice. And I'm just glad she's having a good time during the summer holidays. I've not gone to pick her up any day and she's been like upset or doesn't want to go back or anything like that. And then today when I picked her up, because of the parking situation by the school, even during the summer holidays, it was a case of I had to park near the park, which obviously we all know is a huge mistake, especially as I'm technically not in a rush to go home, technically. And she's like, oh, can we go to the park? And she spotted a friend from like the holiday club, not one that she goes to school with, but just someone that she's randomly made a friend. Girl looks like a few years older than she is. And yeah, they went and played on the swings, the roundabout, down the slide, on the seesaw. So that was really nice, and it's nice to see her interacting and mingling with other children. I can not be the best at socializing with others. So it's nice to see that she can make friends so easily. And just hope it continues. Okay. Arius has put, did she spy the diamond art bracelets that I sent you? I was under complete scrutiny because apparently Mummy is not allowed parcels. If I go pick up a parcel from like the Amazon locker, not only am I escorted to the Amazon locker, I'm escorted back. She holds it on all the way home, and then we have to open it together. To which it's, is this mine? I've got a diva in the making, obviously. It's like, I was trying to explain to her, I buy you all the nice stuff. What I tend to pick up is like boring necessity type stuff. You know, things to make the house work. You know, the level of excitement. The recent thing I've been looking at Amazon is a new laundry basket. You know, we're just living the dream over here. But I do think I want to try and make her one of those little bracelets for her to wear, because she's gone very jewelry mad. She loves the bracelet that Kay made her, and she loves that we've got matching bracelets. So thank you again for that, Kay. She started to come home with other people's bracelets from school. So to stop that, we went into Hobbycraft one day, and I picked up one of their little pots that you can fill with all the little gems and everything. And we then went home and like together we stringed up loads of beads and made her a pretty little bracelet from that. So it was quite nice. So yeah, she's got her own little jewellery department starting. I'm just not sure how she would do with doing a diamond painting. I think you can get like, excuse me, bigger ones with not bigger ones, but bigger gems to do with, so it's a little bit easier for them to handle. And I think they are designed for children to have a go at like gem art, diamond art. So I quite like that idea. I think this is looking nice. This other flower's starting to take shape. Kay says, you might have to do what my daughter does. Anything from Amazon for Grace goes to your mum's. Yeah. It's like we were in Aldi at the weekend and I saw this little blueberry keyring thing. Yep, that went in the basket and came home with us. And Grace has a new blueberry. She also has a strawberry, a watermelon. The cuddly toy section does not need any hindering, mostly by myself. So yeah, we collect the little cuddly toys. When we went down to Great Yarmouth last year for the summer break, we went to the little Sea Life Centre, and I picked up a little turtle for myself, and Grace got the matching keyring off the same turtle. So they're like little buddies together. It's all very cute. Yeah, nothing is truly mine. We need to feed her crew brain with all the pretty shiny things. I think she's got that hardwired into her. We blame Mummy for this. Sarah, Richard came home half an hour and we've been dealing with duck stuff. Missed a lot. Oh, I hope that's not bad news. Kate put, I've seen kits for kids that use pom-poms. I'll try and find them. That'd be interesting. Yeah, Arietta's put, I hope the duckies are doing okay. Yeah, I hope so too. Oh, I've just seen the time and here I am just, plodding along, carrying on. Right. I am going to let you lovely, lovely people go. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Even though it's cooler, I want to hear that you're still all hydrating. You need to keep those liquids up. Still need to drink like, 10 litres a day. Because it still is far too warm, even though it's trying to tell me that it's cooler. I don't believe it. But thank you everyone for coming and joining me. I really do appreciate that you all came and hopefully enjoyed listening to me ramble on, as I do. Double diamond. 2 seconds. Full concentration. No, I really do appreciate it when you guys come and keep me company. And it's been fun. So, until next time, I will speak to you guys very, very... One more diamond. I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.